The room was full of fancy people in shiny dresses and suits, laughing and sipping expensive drinks. Suddenly, a loud voice cut through the noise. "Look at her! What is that simple girl doing here? She looks like she came from a farm." A tall woman with diamonds everywhere pointed at Anna, a quiet lady in a plain blue dress. Everyone turned and stared. Anna's face turned red as the rich ladies whispered mean things. "She probably can't even afford a napkin here," one said, and they all burst into giggles. The auctioneer was about to start bidding on a huge sparkling necklace worth millions. Anna stood there, holding her old bag tightly, feeling small and hurt. But just as the mocking got louder, the door slammed open. A man in a sharp suit walked in, and the room went silent. Who was he? And why was he looking right at Anna? Anna had always been a simple girl from a small town. She loved baking cookies and reading books under a tree. One day, she met Tom at a coffee shop. He was kind and funny, but she didn't know he was super rich. They fell in love and got married quietly. Tom was a billionaire who owned big companies, but he hated showing off. He wanted Anna to be happy without all the fancy stuff. But today, Tom had a surprise plan. He asked Anna to go to this luxury auction alone first. "Trust me," he said with a wink. Anna agreed, even though she felt nervous among all these snobby people. As she walked in, she heard the whispers start. "Who's that nobody?" they said. Anna tried to smile, but inside, she wondered if this was a mistake. Little did she know, the real fun was about to begin. The auction started, and the first item was a painting. Bids flew high, but Anna stayed quiet. Then, the mean ladies got closer. "Hey, farm girl, bid on something if you dare," one teased. Anna's heart raced. What would happen next? Anna's hands shook as the mean ladies circled her like sharks. "Go on, bid, or are you too poor?" One sneered, her red lipstick curling into a smirk. The crowd snickered, and Anna felt her cheeks burn. She wanted to disappear, but she remembered Tom's words. "Trust me." She took a deep breath and raised her hand. $1,000, she said softly, her voice trembling. The room exploded with laughter. 1,000 for $1 million painting? A man in a tuxedo scoffed. The auctioneer raised an eyebrow but moved on. Anna sank into her chair, feeling smaller than ever. Why did Tom send her here? Was this a cruel joke? Earlier that day, Anna had been nervous at home. Tom had handed her a small card with a number on it. "This is for the auction," he said, smiling mysteriously. "You'll know when to use it." Anna didn't understand, but she trusted him. Growing up, she never had much. Her parents worked hard at a tiny bakery. Fancy places like this auction felt like another world. Yet, Tom always made her feel special. As the auction continued, a shiny car was up next. The bids climbed fast. 10 million, 20 million. Anna clutched the card in her pocket, her heart pounding. The mean ladies leaned closer, whispering, "She's just pretending to belong here." Suddenly, Anna's phone buzzed. A text from Tom. "Now." She stood up, her knees wobbly, and raised her hand again. 50 million, she shouted. The room froze. Gasps filled the air. Did she really just say that? Before anyone could react, a loud crash echoed from the back. The crash made everyone jump. A waiter had dropped a tray of glasses, and sparkling wine spilled across the floor. All eyes turned from Anna to the mess, giving her a moment to breathe. Her bold 50 million bid still hung in the air, and the mean ladies stared, mouths open. Did she just? One whispered, her diamond earrings shaking. The auctioneer cleared his throat. 50 million from the lady in blue. Any higher? Silence. Anna's heart thumped so loud she thought it might burst. She didn't even know if she had that kind of money, but Tom's text now kept her steady. She gripped the card in her pocket, unsure what it meant but trusting him. Back at home, Anna had asked Tom why he wanted her at the auction. You'll see, he'd said, his eyes twinkling. Growing up, Anna was used to being invisible. Kids at school teased her for her old clothes, but she never cared much. Meeting Tom changed everything. He saw her heart, not her simple dresses. Now, at the auction, she felt those old feelings creeping back. The mean ladies recovered and started whispering again. She's bluffing. No way she has money, one hissed. Another item came up, a rare diamond ring. Bids flew, but Anna stayed quiet, waiting for a sign. Then her phone buzzed again. Another text from Tom. Ring, bid big. Anna swallowed hard and stood. 100 million, she called. The crowd gasped louder than before. The mean ladies' faces turned pale. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and a voice boomed from the entrance. The room went dead quiet as the voice echoed. Stop the auction! Heads whipped toward the entrance. A tall figure stood in the shadows, his face hidden for a moment. Anna's heart raced. Was it Tom? The mean ladies clutched their pearls, whispering, Who dares interrupt? The auctioneer froze, gavel in midair. Anna's bid of 100 million for the diamond ring still buzzed in everyone's ears. She felt their stares, some shocked, some angry. The lady with the red lipstick sneered, She's a fraud. She can't pay that. Anna's stomach twisted, but she held the mysterious card from Tom tighter, her hands sweaty. Earlier that morning, Tom had kissed her forehead before she left. You're stronger than you know, he'd said. Anna wasn't so sure. Growing up, she'd faced bullies who laughed at her simple life. Now, these rich socialites were no different, their cruel words cutting deep. But Tom's text gave her courage. As the figure at the door stepped into the light, gasps filled the room. It was a woman, not Tom, dressed in a sharp black suit, her eyes fierce. This auction is under investigation, she declared. The crowd murmured in panic. The mean ladies looked nervous, their smirks gone. Anna's phone buzzed again. Tom's text read, Trust her. Who was this woman? And what did she mean by investigation? Before anyone could ask, security guards stormed in, heading straight for the mean lady's table. What was going on? Chaos erupted as security guards surrounded the mean lady's table. The woman in the black suit marched forward, holding up a badge. I'm Agent Harper, Fraud Division, she announced. We've been tracking stolen artifacts at this auction, and some of you are involved. The lady with the red lipstick gasped, her face pale. Not us, she squeaked. But the guards were already checking their bags. Anna stood frozen, her heart pounding. The crowd whispered, eyes darting between her and the drama. Her 100 million bid still echoed in their minds. The mean ladies had mocked her, but now they were the ones in trouble. Anna glanced at her phone, hoping for another text from Tom, but it stayed silent. Back in their quiet town, Tom had promised Anna a night she'd never forget. You're my hero, he'd whispered. Now, as Agent Harper confiscated a necklace from one of the socialites, Anna realized Tom had planned this. He wasn't just rich, he was clever. The auctioneer, nervous, restarted the bidding. Anna raised her hand, voice steady. 200 million for the ring. The room gasped again. Then, the doors burst open. Tom strode in, smiling wide. That's my wife, he said, his voice booming. And I'm paying. The crowd was stunned. The mean ladies were led away, humiliated. Anna smiled. No longer the simple girl. She and Tom had won.